Hey everybody, it's gonna be a little bit of a kind of rushed video to say the least. Um, we're currently working on the guild video. Subathon just happened, a bunch of stuff just went down. So this is gonna be a pretty rushed video. I wanted to just give my thoughts and opinions on the new raids and on the new level cap and kind of what all that entails, right? I want to just talk about it a little bit. Wanted to have a quick little conversation. I think that the raids are sick, personally. I want to start with the raids. I think the raids are really cool. I think it brings a certain level of the community together, and I think that not only the cosmetics but also the gear that you can get from it. Now, gear is more important because again the level cap got raised, right? So now you need a bunch of new level 175 gear to make the perfect 175 zero armor that you're gonna end up with, and then like I think it has very unique structures. I think as much as I would love to show it off, like I said, this video is a little bit rushed. From the first intro to when you walk in, you have to kill the 75 enemies, to the parkour where you're chained to one of your teammates, to the two bosses that you have to kill at the same time, to the final boss, and the unique mechanic that's in it, Judgment. I think the raid is beautiful, and I'm genuinely excited to see where they expand on in the future. However, me personally, I think these cosmetics are sick, right? I love gold, and this has kind of a gold, kind of angelic feeling behind it. So I think that's very cool. And then we're gonna show off the new charm station a little bit over here, as well. Now, with these new charms, they each have perks. So Angel Feather gives you 2 dodges. Orb of Healing increases your healing by 15% and cleanses Judgment, which is a raid mechanic. And then we have the Judgment Blade, which is 2x damage, but you cannot be healed. I think those are all really cool. And I got the Angel Feather. Now, I do like how you can also merge them, because they are purple, so they don't have a perk on them. But when you combine 3 of them into one, which incentivizes you to do more raids, right? It gives you a perk on it. I think that's amazing. I think that's a really cool mechanic. I think that's super sick. And I think the perks from the new charms are really cool. Now, the other kind of thing I wanted to talk about was the level cap being increased. Now, when I first heard about it, I was doing the subathon, and I was like, man, I don't know. Right? Like, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing. I think people are going to be mad. I think I'm going to be upset about it, blah, blah, blah. Insert whatever criticism you can have, put it there. And this is one of those times where I have to admit that I might have been wrong. I think raising the level cap was a really good decision now that I've played a little bit more. I think raising making it so that Empower Stones can only get you to 165 now, instead of them being like, hey, Empowering Stones get you to 170. Because at the end of the day, we got to play the game, right? We we are consumers. We have to play the game, right? So level 175 is very much a good thing because of the new gear that comes out, right? Like, I'm still running my 165 gear. I've not gotten any gear that I can use for a perfect. This hurt a lot, actually, this one right here. But it gets you to where you want to be, right? Like, you need the gear to progress, right? So now, instead of just like them raising level cap and then also we just raise all of our zero gear up, we also now are able to go and grind for new gear, and they give us a bunch of avenues. Nightmare dungeons got increased to 175. Infinite is now a good way because you can now get infinite stuff at 175 from the chest at the end of the boss floors. You have raids. I'm probably missing a few here, but there's a bunch of stuff that you can do now. They raised the level caps on a lot of stuff, and I think that's amazing. I think it's really good. I think it's a fantastic avenue to take. You can also get them from chest. Yeah. I think it's a great kind of avenue to take with the game now that we're not just sitting in this endless loop of grinding for cosmetics and grinding for like new skins and new like certain hexes, right? We still have those grind options, but also at the same time you can still play the game normally, right? So I feel like it was a good change. I feel like it was an amazing change. Like I said, sorry this was a little bit rushed. I just got off the subathon. We're still working on the guild video. And I think Jay is doing a little passion project on for the subathon. So I think we're gonna be all set here soon. The raid video should come out sometime next week, hopefully. Um, or even later this week, if I'm being honest, because I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yes, I did want to talk about something else. There's a few things that I'm excited for that are coming into World Zero in the next month, 2 months, couple months maybe. Kenzai did a stream yesterday talking about some of the new gear that we might be getting and some of the new perks that we're going to be getting. They said they might release some new perks this week, so I'm really excited to see what those are. They said that we might be getting something called Shadow Gear eventually. I can't wait to see what that is. And last little note that I'm going to end this on is I think that the devs, all right, I think they're doing really well, and I think they want this game to actually be fun to play, and I think they want this game to be not just a trading marketplace simulator, right? So I think the direction that they're currently taking the game in is fantastic. And I'm excited to see where this goes. And that's not just because, right, I'm a content creator or whatever, you know. That's just because I'm, at the end of the day, a consumer just like everyone else. And I'm excited to see where this game goes. But alright guys, sorry for the rush video. I wanted to get my thoughts and opinions out on raids. Pretty much summary, raids good, level cap good, new gear fun grind, and excited to see where the game's going. But alright, I love you all. I'm gonna take like a 3-day hiatus and go crash for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great rest of your night. Let me know what you guys think about the new raids and the level cap in the comments. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye.